So this is kind of cool. I'm near Trenton, Georgia at the 5 Points parking lot. I think it is part of Cloudland Canyon State Park. And I was here like 15 years ago, I believe, when it first opened. Like, everything was brand new. I wasn't able to ride for whatever reason back then. Maybe the trails were wet. Maybe I just didn't have a bike. Maybe I was injured. I don't remember why, but I hiked the trail some. I never have been back. That was back when I was doing mainly cross country. With me healing from my back injury, it's been kind of cool because I've been doing a lot more cross country and you know, trails that I would not normally ride, but it's the majority of the trails that my customers ride. So it's good for me to be on these trails and see the different type of corners and lines and such that have evolved over time. And so I'm super excited about riding today, getting a little bit of exercise. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? Good. I'm gonna get on. It's called Tails. Tailing, or maybe tailings. Tailings. It is a Black Diamond Day, Black Diamond Trail. A lot of times these Black Diamond trails back in the day were more Black Diamond because of the fitness level required. Kind of neat how they've built it on a ridge here. Back is not quite warmed up. I probably shouldn't have started with this trail. I think it's called tailing, whatever that is in terms of, like, I think waste from mining or something like that, maybe. You see a lot of similar stuff in Florida because of all the trails that have been built in old mining areas like Alafaya River. And I guess Ride Beham is also an example of that too. Pretty. Neat how the grass is growing in here. This actually kind of reminds me of Alafaya in terms of the up down along the ridge line. Very different ecosystem, but very similar in terms of the way the trail's built. Pretty neat for a change, you know. Sure beats the road. Sure beats gravel road as well. I mean, the road is the lowest on my list because of cars. Gravel is next because a lot of times dogs, and people don't have their dogs on leashes. Sometimes those dogs aren't friendly. So usually on a Black Diamond Trail you don't see many people with dogs either. Or if they're on the trail, usually a lot of times they will have a leash on so you can get by them with no drama. A friend of a friend was out at Double Oak and a dog bit him out there. The owner didn't have it on a leash and it was running way ahead, got aggressive. So, you know, that's not cool. But yeah, Trenton, Georgia, it's kind of on the way from Birmingham to where we used to ride a lot, Raccoon Mountain, which is closed right now for maintenance, but should be open later in the spring. Here's some more footage of tailings. Definitely a fun XC trail. It's kind of, and another way of Florida, the way it reminds me of Florida is it's kind of like a natural interval training trail. In other words, lots of little punchy ups and then lots of little punchy downs. And man, that'll get you in good shape. Back in the earlier days when I was riding cross country, the riders from Florida, especially near Santos and Alafaya, they were in really good shape because it was just such natural interval training.